My bong, Ohio, this song, Ohio, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, that's great, that's great. That's great.
Crud Bomb. Ohio shape. The best Crud Bomb album.
Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great. Square tray, Wyoming tray. Best shape, Ohio tray. Your face, shit face. My face, Ohio shape. Every day, Ohio day. Whey protein, Ohio whey. Cow protein, Ohio state. Ohio cow, that's great. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great.
That's great. Ohio shape. Shape like Ohio. I'm fucking excited.
Eat food, Ohio plate. Stone roof, Ohio slate. Not pate, Ohio pate. Not flambe, Ohio flame. Move my piece, Ohio game. Horse head, Ohio mane. Big cow, Ohio made. Small cow, Ohio shame. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great. My car I'm rolling out is shaped like Ohio. My bar I'm rolling out is shaped like Ohio. My dog Ohio. My hog Ohio. My bong Ohio. This song Ohio. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape. That's great. Best state, Ohio shape. Mental state, Ohio shape. My car shape, Ohio shape.
Hello. Where's my music? Hang on. 1 second. There we go. It like hadn't configured the sound yet because I just switched the cord over. Anyway, welcome in Watchmakering and Quadrigal. How's it going? We're gonna be doing we're gonna be making pixel art real today. I got this bead kit on Amazon. And we'll be trying it out. I hate how clean your nails are. That's because I clean them before I do hand cam streams. Let me tell you, I've been taking care of my hands a lot more ever since they show up on camera. Yo, welcome in Newtonia as well. Car work today for me. His nails are not clean. Oh yeah, you were having all sorts of car problems. I hope it goes well, watchmakering. You've been cursed by Ohio. That's what it is. Look at this wide variety of color we got on these beads. I got, so you'll notice I have these really tiny beads. Typical perler beads are like twice this size, at least. These are the smaller ones, which is why I have these tweezers. And also why I said making keychains. Give it a month, I'll start shaving his arms. Am I gonna shave my arms? This is pre-journey stuff. Ah, I see. You're getting ready. Getting ready for another trip. We've got like, you can flip it over to actually see what the stuff is. We've got like every shade of blue and green, red to orange to yellow, red to pink, purples, browns, a whole grayscale, clear. Clear is important because you need those to fill in if you've got like some stray pixels that aren't connected to anything. Yo, Panis, welcome in. I haven't done these in a long time. I should have got my iron. It's not in here. I'll have to run and get it when we do the first one. But we're going to be making them out of pixel art, which goes really well because last week I had a stream where I made pixel art. And a lot of people, some people I should say, already have pixel art. Like the Karagi dance that Panis just posted. What does the software use to make your videos? I use Vegas Pro 19. So I bought, here's the hustle on how to get, I mean, you might just be like, lol, I'll just pirate it. Sure. I guess that's the true cheapest way to get it. But the hustle is, you wait until Vegas Pro 16 goes on sale on Humble Bundle for $25. And then you can upgrade it. Instead of paying, I think it's like $600 for Vegas Pro 19, you can pay like $100 to upgrade your current version. And so you get it way higher. They have 18 now on Humble Bundle? Okay, well, my hustle's a little outdated then. You don't actually need to update from 18. The only reason to go from 16 to 19 is that it crashes way less. That's the only reason. It doesn't have any, like, major feature overhauls or anything. How expensive are they? Oh, this is the cheap option. If you go with, like, the Adobe suite, you're paying $60 a month to get it. And if you want to buy it, I don't know if you can anymore. The last time you could, I think it was like $6,000 to buy the whole suite. I just want to make a video for CBT. Oh, then get Vegas Pro. That's what I use. DaVinci Resolve is free. So if you want that, if you don't have any experience video editing, and you want the free option that everyone starts on now because it's the free option, that's the one to go to. I don't like Resolve, because I've done a lot of serious editing stuff, and I'm very used to Vegas's pipeline, like how you edit stuff in it. But, yeah. I think if you don't have that... It has Vegas 18 right now? Okay. You should get Vegas 18 for, like, $20 or whatever it is on Humble Bundle. But... the free one, if you just want a free one, because you're only going to use it once, DaVinci Resolve is what it's called, by Blackmagic Studios. The same guys that make this thing that I use, they make a bunch of peripherals. And so, because they make all the controllers and peripherals for professional use, they make their home version for free. Because, I guess they just decided to be cool on that. Got Vegas on Humble months ago. Yeah, I got my original one on Humble and then paid to upgrade it. And then paid to upgrade to the full suite, because I have Vegas Effects, which is like almost Adobe After Effects. Also, welcome in, Mega Man. It's like almost After Effects. It has most of the same stuff, but not. It's integrated with Vegas. It has Vegas Image, which is useless. SoundForge, which I never use, because Audacity is literally better. There's a lot of... There's a lot of stuff for that I'm learning. Some people might not know, I used to do editing before I streamed. For over a year before I started streaming, I did editing for other people. Like, pretty legit edits. If you want to check out what I did, you can search !YouTube. We'll link you to my channel. Literally for 3D modeling class, the animation compositing portion, we have access to Vegas and every other editing software. We still use DaVinci. Interesting, because I could use DaVinci and I love Vegas so much more. The way I think about timelines and how to like stage effects when doing anything besides like a very basic edit just works in Vegas for me. Whereas like DaVinci Resolve, they go by like the like clip making standard. I don't know what it's called officially, but where like you take your file and you split it to clips beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Resolve. Also, welcome in L:'Q. That's what I was just saying. They make the physical workstations. That's why they make their software free. I have their ATEM Mini Pro here. Not for editing. This is the live switcher. This is how I switch between my cameras. It's cool too. You can set in little, like, I can be like, oh no, we do an auto transition. Ooh, now it's a fade effect. All built in. For live stuff, I love physical controls. For editing, the only physical control I have is a jog wheel. It's a Contour Shuttle Express 2, which I got for $35, I want to say. It's worth having if you're doing a lot of editing, where you're like scrubbing through timelines. Having a jog wheel is super useful. Jog and wheel torture. So Vegas isn't bad, it's just not user-friendly off the bat. it just has a different flow. Like most editing software is about the same level of complicated. I really don't like Premiere, for example. People love Premiere. Adobe is the name standard. I don't like Premiere. I don't like the way it works. I don't like that your audio doesn't show the waveform unless you like go and specially set it. Because a lot of things I'm cutting, I want to see the audio waveform under it. And like, it's all just lines on Premiere. It really annoys me to the point where I just don't like using it at all, even though it has some nicer plugin stuff. Yeah. DaVinci Resolve, I don't know if Resolve is even user-friendly. It's just, if you get started with it, you're gonna get used to how it works. When I learned Vegas when I was 14 years old, I want to say, 13 or 14. I was learning, you know, me and some friends were making dumb videos, and I was using Windows Movie Maker for Vista, which, old Windows Movie Maker, I mean, it wasn't good, right? But, like, it had a flow to it. It was basically, like, the timeline was like Vegas Pro, Sony Vegas at the time, because Sony used to own them. But it only had one video, it had 2 video tracks and 1 audio track, and that was it. Whereas in Vegas, you could have, like, unlimited, and any other editing program, you can have unlimited tracks. Here it only had your very basic tracks. So, it was really fun, like, that was what I learned initially on, and then, I was at, like, I want to say, like, Target or something, and I saw Movie Studio Home, or whatever. Sony Movie Studio Home, which, at the time, was it was Sony Vegas, because Sony still owned them then. Sony Vegas minus some, like, specific professional features. And instead of costing $400, it cost $30 at Target. And I bought it in a box full of with CDs that you install it on by, like, putting them in the computer. That was my initial editing software. And I was like, yo, this is actually awesome. And I had chroma key, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. And then me and my brother kept shooting these terrible green screen skits where we would put up a tarp that was blue and then chroma key it out of the background. And I was like, oh, we're so clever. Look, it's because it's one color. Anyway, good times. That was how I got started editing. So my point is, my experience is gonna vary because I've been using that workflow forever, right? Also, welcome in Unlisted Name, by the way. It did have soul. Our early Windows Movie Maker had... it was cool. Oh, Dark Wabbits, welcome as well. Ooh, I forgot to mention. I don't know if it's gonna be immediately relevant because people don't give bits very often. But yesterday we made a car horn that was chat controlled, and we made a Nerf gun that was chat controlled. I have made them so that when you donate 100 bits, Stream Elements fires the Nerf gun, and if you donate 500 bits, it fires the horn. So they are now actual bit alerts. No cheer honk live. Yeah, cheer honk should be live. But it's a whopping 500 bits to blow the horn. Because that actually can damage my hearing. I don't want to cause hearing loss from people spamming the horn. It's like it's right over behind me, so it's pretty close. But yeah, that's the price scheme. I'm assuming because it's done through Stream Elements. So the way I did it is they're online. The honk and nerf commands are banned, and only mods can use them. And then I made the Stream Elements bot play. You can set a message that plays whenever someone donates past a certain amount of bits. So I just made the message it says to be the honk or the nerf commands. And because it's a mod, it'll be able to say them. Yeah, $5 to hurt streamer. There we go. I mean, if you hit the nerf shot, you can get it for only $1. That's a real good shot. Oi. I try to give good value for money here. What a bargain. You can hurt me for cheap. Oh, I still have this thing attached. That probably shouldn't be. Alright, let's do some pixel arting. I can yam it up while doing pixel art, so might as well get started with that. Let's let me switch on over to application view, set my thing to a sprite. Hey, Ratty, hey! This is the Ratty we made last week. We have a few other ones that we made last week. Made the Nova animation. This is another one. Nova drawing something awful. Granted, we can't do the animation, obviously. We can just steal single frames. But it'll still work. Need to make sure it prints correctly as well. I didn't think of that for some reason. Yeah. I was gonna try to do this Ratty though. Let's see. Get that centered up. Oh, I can't move. I tried to move this window off this main window, but I forgot this is like a fake window. Am I just gonna have to crane my neck behind? I could print this out. That's not really... I don't know. That's not a good way to do this. Let's do... Let me see. Add a grid, because that's gonna make this a lot easier. I know... let's see. I'm sure frame properties, solve properties, new frame, blah, blah, blah. There has to be, oh, view, here we go. Grid, there we go. Grid. Grid settings. Oh, wait. There we go. I just wanted to show a grid over the pixels. And then I'm gonna zoom in. This is gonna seem counterintuitive, but trust me, bro. There we go. That should be enough that I can see it. Let's do actually... Let's snipping tool this. Hey, Code Jason, welcome in. I remember you came here during the robot shenanigans yesterday. What are we making today? We're gonna just be making some keychains. We got some perler beads. We're gonna be turning this pixel art into keychains. So let me pull the art over here so you guys can see it. And also so I can see it. Actually, this has practical purpose. Oh, it's huge. Alright, this is what we're gonna try to make. There we go. Indeed. Thought I remembered correctly. Alright, let's move back over here. Oh, it's huge. Most words men have never heard. Speak for yourself, homeboy. Alright, we're gonna be... I'll get the zoom going because I don't think we need, like, this level of zoom. Oh, wait, I forgot I have that fade effect. Hang on, make that a slide effect. That looked like a... Whoop. Yeah, I like that. Now we'll just have it hard cut. Okay, we could use this guy, but I think that might be too zoomed. So we'll use this slightly zoomed out. We zooming. Okay. This is like a purpley. It's more of a blue, actually. The ratty look, which is what we're doing for this little pixel guy here. All right, I need to not bump these containers full of beads. You went from Mr. to Doctor. We're at Dr. Uwu today. Moving up in the world. Let's see. Do we do the pixel outline first? Could probably do the pixel outline first. Close these so I don't bump them. So I don't bump them if someone horns. Don't spill your beans. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have a little dish or something to put them in. Just putting them on the table here willy-nilly. Huh. Lab assistant extraordinaire. Excuse you, I'm the scientist. You are the lab assistant. Get over here, I have an experiment to run on you. Or no, wait, that's a test subject, not a lab assistant. Same difference. Same difference in the UWU laboratory. Jimmy, welcome in. How's it going, Chico? Alright, Dr. Right. Gentlemen. I need to try to make the, I'm making this as a warm-up. Hopefully this doesn't end up taking, like, way longer than I think. I don't think so. It's just a ratty. How long could a ratty possibly take? This is advanced battleship. Yeah. B7. Gentlemen, I present you Pixel Bean art. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Fowls, welcome in. And Nova, also welcome. Yeah, we got the pixel art keychains coming on. Perler beads are what these are called. Though I think Perler is a brand. When I searched it, I got brand name Perler beads. They're TP... Is it T... Not TPE. What is it? PETG, I think? PETG beads. It's just beads that melt easy, right? And the premise is, you make your pixel art out of them, and then, Dr. UWU isn't understanding these Aqua Teen Hunger Force memes. I'm gonna be upset. I'm sorry to hit you with this. I've never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I have no idea what you're talking about. No. Please, Green Nova, please. Yeah, Nova, why are you red? And before you hit me with the, you can't just ask someone why they're red. I mean, he's normally green. Uh-oh. I'm realizing. That's racist. Yo, Uwoski. Yo, welcome in, Stalker Wolf. How's it going? Ah! Hope your day's been treating you well. My sister spent so much on these. How? I just bought 24,000 of these beads for like $20. I would put this as one of the most, like, approachable hobbies in terms of costs. So she must have been really going through them to rack up a bill. Imagine being excited smacking the table. That's an absinthe bottle? I thought it was battery acid? Yeah. It is the same difference. Have you ever had absinthe? It's only a step away. Oh, she's a school... Okay, wait, that actually makes a lot of sense. New desk came in. I have wanker's cramp from screwing all the screws and bolts. Brother, you gotta get yourself a drill to do it for you. Best investment of your life, I promise. I haven't made these in so long, and I've never used these tiny ones like this. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. Hey, this is Son Albonius. Welcome in, son. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to maybe not make the entire... Drill kits are expensive. It's true. They are. This is the thing you iron. Yeah. Someone recommended this to me. This was not an original idea. As a commonly said phrase in these streams, this was not an original idea. Someone said, hey, you should do this. And I was like, you know, you're right. That sounds like a good idea. And so, here we are, baby. I have drill. Fuckers came with L-shaped tool and nothing worked. Oh. It got you with that. The plastic plate curls when you heat it a lot. Good to know. I haven't used one this big before. So. Wait. So that is good to know. Alright, I'm already disliking the fact that I have to fill in gaps here. I've made a lot of mistakes. These need to build, like... How big? It'll be like this big. We'll see how... maybe that'll end up being too much. The super big ones curl easier. Yeah, this is like... Here's my hand for scale. These are real small. These are the tiny perler beads, not like the usual size ones. No, it's not bigger than my hand. My hand is bigger than it. Could ever do this shit? Try once with my sisters and before killing myself. It definitely takes patience. It's not for everyone. Oh my gosh. I like this sort of, like... That being said, I did a cross-stitching stream last week, and that was... One, a pretty shit stream, because... Turns out, you don't make very much progress. It takes forever to not make very much progress. And so I was like, oh, this actually isn't that interesting to watch. But also, that's, like, ultra tedious. I'm just throwing a guess out there. Perhaps to avoid the curling, you could try iron it evenly and not let one area be hotter and colder. Yeah. You're supposed to, like... Nah, it's the chill times with Uwu. I'm glad you enjoy it anyway. Still, I like putting out stuff that has a little more variety, so I am going to try... I try to make stuff that is chill, but has some spice to it. Like, at least where we're changing the design we're working on every so often, and we're, like, doing designs of people you know, or things you know, that kind of thing. Spicy scientist booer. Not every stream needs to be chat makes Uwu cry. No, but those are the best streams. Those streams have the best clips. I think doing editing for so long has made me, like, hyper aware of clippability. It should be mandatory. We need to do better then. If I start getting too comfy, you gotta be like, this sucks! Then you can get the free, you can make the streamer cry for free. Easy. Would you collab with Frida? I don't know if I know Frida, but, I mean, I'll collab with pretty much anyone. I'm not very selective with who I collab with. I'm only selective if they want to do stuff on my channel, and the only selectiveness is that I don't want to play games on my channel. That's it. Free D's nuts. Alright guys, start honking. That's easy. Install the ball zapper. Oi. I've been curious that actually... How do you approach producing clips? Do you make a note of the timestamp while streaming, or do you dig through the VOD? So, I've done both clipping for other people and clipping for myself. When I'm streaming, I take note of it when it happens in the stream. I don't take the exact timestamp, because it's pretty fast to, like, just browse through it real quick, right? But I'll, like, look and be like, okay, it's like 2.5 hours in. And then, because I typically do, like, the quick clips that I put on Twitter, I do right after stream. So it's fresh in my mind. I'm like, this happened, this happened, this happened. And I can immediately go and find it all. She's from Ohio? You don't know her? I don't know every person in Ohio, Newtonia. Ohio isn't like quite like the Balkans here. Yo, Mad Lad. Oh, Nayuni, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a more chill stream today. To let my heart recover from yesterday. Oh, for the people who weren't here at the beginning. I have the Nerf bot and the Honk bot enabled. They're set up as bit redeems. So, 100 bits shoots a Nerf gun at my head, and 500 bits honks the horn. I know they're expensive, but I also don't want them going off very often. Ohio's soon gonna be like the Balkans. We just need another train. That's the spirit. We've got to balkanize Ohio. I need to get faster at picking up these beads. There we go. It's hard to get. Did you find the atomized needle bits? No, there are several still missing. Oh, I did find one that was stuck in my dresser. Or like the, not dresser, but the entertainment system. Like the big wooden thing. It was jammed in the side of it. I should have taken a picture of it. Yo, Ed, welcome in. Isn't all the Ohio people went to space? It's true, there are a lot of them that went to space. It's the only way to truly escape. You could add 10k redeem for 10 minutes of ballin' zapping. 10 minutes. For next stream, can we make a diorama of the Ohio Palestine train wreck? That'd be a stream, wouldn't it? Let's do a diorama of our natural disaster. I say natural disaster like pollution or like chemical trains are a naturally occurring thing. Bit redeem for anvil perched above head. We'll have chat controlled an arm that set perler beads. That'd be wild. We make a train, chat can derail. You know what I think we need? I think we need more something like that. Like when we were talking about like the bots, right? Doing like chat can control a robot or something, or like there are multiple, something where chat has an advantage and I have to beat you guys at it. Any disaster in Ohio is just a regular day. True. Don't insult disasters. It's part of our culture. Take that from us, and then what do we have? Just a bunch of corn. What are those train things that runs through a mini diorama of a town? Oh, like the sets that like the weird uncle has in their basement. Detroit, Cleveland. Detroit isn't even in Ohio. Okay, wait. Give Ohio all the shit you want. Don't give us Detroit. Don't make the claim that we own Detroit. We do have Cleveland though. No, it's in Michigan. It's just past the border. It's literally like just beyond the Ohio border. It's Detroit. We barely escaped being responsible for Detroit. What's worse than the trains or Warhammer? Warhammer is when you're in your 30s, and the trains are when you're in your 50s. It's the different stage of, like, weird uncle. You know? Oh wait, this doesn't actually go here. Ah, how could I be so foolish? I'm putting more care into placing these pixels accurately than I did when I drew the pixel art, like, last week. I think we can get this done in less than an hour. That's my prediction. I hope I'm right. I'll be upset if it takes longer. Cleveland is better than Detroit. I see that city from the other side of the lake. It's like Aragorn standing on top of Minas Tirith looking at Mordor. Do you see the power? That's great. I got into trains at 23. Don't you dare choo-choo my jimmies. I have a weird uncle that's into wood carving. I know he's destined for the train life. I know it's coming. It's the end goal of weird uncles. I'm 25, I still hate trains. Hey, the model train enthusiasts are, they're dedicated, I'll give them that. More dedicated than most hobbyists, I know. I'm 28 and I love Battletech and Warhammer. Hell yeah. Warhammer interests me, but not enough, like, it interests me not to play the game, but I kind of want to try to paint one of the miniatures. I'm sure it'd look awful. I have not very good at those kind of artistic skills. But it's sort of a passive interest, you know? Much like most of this stuff. I love Plane Tank and Warhammer 40k models. Hell yeah. 3D print them? True, that's a good way to save. I even have a resin printer. I've blown 20 grand on Warhammer? See, okay, this is why I'm afraid of Warhammer. Everyone that plays Warhammer is like, it's like plastic crack. Don't do it. I don't want to know how much I spend on my hobbies. I haven't added up most of them. I can just buy you Warhammer model to paint. I could put it on Throne or something, honestly. I think next week I'm gonna do a Gundam build. I picked one out. I found one on Amazon I like. I don't know very much about Gundam, like the series, but I know some of the figures look cool. And a lot of people do Gundam builds. And I've already priced out all the stuff. So, I'm ready. When you get Doctor Who into 40k orcs, he'd love them. If a 40k enthusiast wants to recommend me a figure to get started on and painting, that would be a good one. I'll probably do it, because I've done it before. This stream is because someone recommended this to me. They're like, you should do perler beads. And I was like, oh yeah, I've done those before. That's a good idea. And now, here we are. Still cheaper than spending on 2D seasonal girl models. True. Okay, look, I have infinitely more respect for someone spending money on plastic things than people who spend on, like, gacha games. Like, oh my gosh. Please buy plastic models and learn how to paint them if that's your alternative. Depends what kind... Oh. Depends what kind of style of army you like. Okay, see, I need to learn some lore then to actually get into that. Also, welcome in Guilty Sparks. Get yourself a mech boy. He's a mech boy for his Gretchen. I don't know enough lore to know what this is. For that matter, if any of you guys have a Gundam or Gunpla model that you want me to build, that's coming up probably next week. So let me know soon so I can get it ordered in time. And I'll do it. I'm just counting pixels. I turned my head around me and I can see the HD version of this pixel art. Avoid plastic or gacha. Buy body pillows of anime girls. Stored in one room that has nothing in it but the anime girl body pillows standing upright. How to psychologically torture guests. Step 1. Insert joke about people who have these not having guests. Unfortunately, I know that's not true because I know people that have owned these. Ekbies are orc mechanics and scientists. Oh, that's probably cool. It's crusty. The mad scientist vibe does go well with orcs who make spaceships out of scrap. Yeah, I imagine orc scientists just going off of like general orc lore would be like chaotic, banging together whatever they can to get what they need, right? Unrefined, I guess. If you go with me posting a link of it, yeah, you can post a link of it. Links are only not fine when they're being spammed. They're fine to be posted. Also, it interests me to hear about other people's hobbies, because, as you know, I'm into the hobby stuff pretty heavily, so it's cool to find out about some nifty new stuff. Arctoo's army. This isn't Shrink Plastic Ooh. Oh, Koneko, welcome in. I forgot, you recommended. I actually have somewhere. I have some Shrink Plastic. Do you guys know what Shrinky Dinks are? That's the like brand name. But you can also make keychains by painting or drawing with like alcohol ink on, what is the plastic? Is it TPG? I can't remember what the exact thing is, but it shrinks when you put it in the oven. Is that Tylo idea? Yeah, it is. I listened to the Toho Bossa Nova playlist while I do most of my streams. That's my background music of choice. Also, welcome in, Hakura. Welcome. Let me check to make sure I'm getting the pixels right here. You can see what we're attempting to make in the top corner, and then what we're actually making here in the main camera. It's so good. It is. It's like hardwired into my brain now. Like, I've been listening to it at least 3 days a week for the last several months, and now it's like, if I hear one, I immediately know how it goes. Is there any hobby you're interested in but feel hesitant to share? Something you think is too childish or girly? I mean, most of the hobbies I do are like coded to be woman hobbies. Like a lot of them are, and I just don't give a shit. Like, so what? Because I do sewing and cross-stitching and knitting and everything on stream. Ratty! Yeah, Ratty! There we go. I grow lettuce, carrots, and other stuff on a shelf. Wait, I need to learn your ways. I'm so bad at doing that. Man's being dudes. I am not so insecure that I don't do stuff that I want to do just because it's woman-coded. Yeah, house husband material. Oh, Hardcore Hunter, welcome in. Hope you're doing alright today. We're making some pixel art out of plastic beads. Ooh, his wife material confirmed. I don't know what house skill some of this stuff is. This isn't really a house skill, is it? Let me get some other pink shades. How many do we have? I imagine they probably make a little tray. You guys can't see all the little piles of beads I have sitting over here that I'm pulling from. They're just laying on the table. It's probably not the best. There's probably a better way to do this. You are destined to wear the maid outfit. I'm not gonna wear the maid outfit. No wine, mom. Here's a orc Big Mech with custom force field. Okay, hang on. Let me check. Let me check this out. Oh, that's awesome. They go way... Okay, I really like how this guy painted this one up, too. He did heavy use of, what's it called? I know, it's like when you mix... To get, like, that high contrast. Black wash, I believe, is what it's called. When you mix black paint and water, and you brush it over, and it soaks into the lines, and it gives it that real, like, high contrast. Basically, I wish I could paint this guy. He needs to wear the mad scientist model. $500 to get going? Wait, for your hobby rabbits? Wait, what costs $500? Where does that money go towards? Oh, it's a wash. Okay, it is like that. At least wear fish slippers with feet cam. Ooh, mate. Oh, let me get some more blue as well. Yeah, so many do have high upfront costs. Whenever I attempt hobbies on stream, I'm always cheesing the upfront costs. Oh, Hakuri! Thank you! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome here. Grow lights and shelf fans. Shelf fans! Okay, so I already have some grow lights. Because I've attempted this before. I really tried to do gardening well, I think it was during 2020, probably. if I'm remembering correctly. And I got, like, my seedlings started inside with grow lights. And then I moved them outside and everything died. We got, like, a frost that wasn't scheduled or expected. It got real cold again and killed all my plants died. And I was very sad.
No!
Oh, Freya! Thank you for the follow! Welcome in. Ooh, add a maid outfit to throne. No. No, I'm not gonna wear a maid outfit. I'm not gonna cross-dress. That's actually out of my comfort zone for things. Had to follow. I do perler beads. And I'm working on... Oh, nice! Nice. I haven't done perler beads in a really long time. And I've never done these tiny little ones. These are like the 2.5 millimeter, I believe. 2.6 millimeter. Instead of the 5 millimeter, which are what I've used before. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Read the rest of the message. It scrolls up when I try to... Whatever costs for you to wear it and then get it. I did read the rest of it. Signs if you can technically start the hobby on bare bones, you're making it much harder. You can start like piece of heart. Oh! Hang on, son. I've tried to start blacksmithing before and failed because of how bad the equipment was. It was such a pain. And it was like the per use expense of burning coal was so expensive that I didn't do it the rest of the way. Even I have worn the maid outfit. Have you all worn the same exact maid outfit? Every time someone buys a maid outfit, it's the same one. They all get the same Amazon.com maid outfit. Given the nature of your content, I would have expected an audience of more females, but everyone here just guys admiring your house husband skills. You gotta fight the Twitch demographics, bro. There's a lot of dudes on this website. Me included. Burn wood and make charcoal. True. You can make your own charcoal by burning wood in an oven. But it's even harder to come by large quantities of wood. Ew. Don't say that, Jason. Because it's cheap. I see. Ed, you have a thin physique. No, don't try to do this to him. It's not about physique. It's about power and projecting your dominance onto the world. Oi. I finally got the little rat ear. Rat ear for Ratty. I don't know if Ratty will even show up to this stream. He doesn't even know we're making him right now. Dudes watching dudes. Fellas, is it gay to be on Twitch? Because if you think about it, it's a bunch of dudes watching a bunch of other dudes. Kinda suspicious. Stole them from the forest? Based. We need art of chat T-posing over Uwu while chat wears a maid outfit. What is the, what would my chat icon look like? I've already cursed you guys by calling you the Oowoomfies. What would I make you look like for like a drawn chat icon? Or chat, what do I call it? Icon. Chat mascot. Hey, Blessy, welcome! I haven't seen you in a while. Haven't missed the masked Chug Jug redeems, that's for sure. A meek lab assistant. Yeah, that would make sense. A lab rat. Ooh! You guys... We got an idea cooking here. What the hell have I done? I have wrapped my headphone cable in the wheel of this chair. And, it ain't coming out. Hang on, let me chug jug real fast. He missed one stream and I was like, bro, he's gone forever. Ow. Hang on. My headphones. They're caught in the chair. How did this happen? Oh, I can... Ow. Stupid. How did this even... Ah, there it is. It's free. Ah. That happened to me yesterday. Labo Nimu. We be one of those robot rats with rat brain. Oh, that's a cool idea. I like the, Put a wireless on throne. A wireless headset? I mean, I have Bluetooth. I have Bluetooth headphones and I have a Bluetooth transmitter. I just would rather use wired for, like, my monitors, right? Like my ones that come off the mixer. Also, these are very comfortable headphones. These are, DT880s. Beyerdynamic DT880s. They're not my best headphones, but they are my comfiest headphones, which is good, because I wear these for hours and hours. I'm on every second stream and he doesn't say anything. No, that's not true. You show up to the ends of some of the other streams, so I remember you there. Like yesterday, you showed up as I was raiding out. Plus, I know you're in Poland, so the time is not advantageous to you. Making custom IEMs? Yo, bro. Had to disassemble the damn chair. I was afraid I was gonna have to do that just now, but luckily it was just looped up in. Still. Jeez. Have you tried Sennheiser HD600s? I have. HD600s are very good. My favorite headphones that I own, though... So my favorite headphones that I've ever tried are Audeze LCD X's, which are a planar magnetic... They're like a $1,500 headphone. It's a very good headphone. It's a planar magnetic. It gets such good tones. Close second, which I actually do own, are my Hi-Fi Men Sundaras, which are also a planar magnetic headphone. And they have such good definition. They're very similar to Sennheiser HD600s, but they have better bass representation and a little bit cleaner on the high end. I think just as a nature of the planar design. I can't use wired anymore. Yeah, some people, once they get used to it, to the wireless, they can't do it. I always get scared when the streamer remembers what I said. There's a log, but I don't read it. I think it'd be borderline psychotic if I was pulling you guys out of a log. I remember you said this on February 2nd, 2013. 2013. 2022. I see them talking to like 100 different people and assume they'll forget, but then they're like, oh, last week you said X, right? Hey, that's a streamer's skill, to be able to remember what individual people have done, even when you have a lot of other viewers. Something I try to be good at. Hang on. I think we can actually use a darker tone blue here. And it'll look better. I'm just gonna swap these out real fast. Let's pull this guy here. To be fair, I put your VODs in the background while I'm doing something else. Yeah, that's what I do when I watch streams. Somebody once was like, no offense, but I watch you in the background. And I'm like, no offense ever given, because that's how I watch streams. My goal when I do streams is to be entertaining background entertainment. You know, you have something interesting going on so that when you peek over, you can be like, oh, look, progress has been made. And then you occasionally say something funny sometimes, so that it keeps it interesting. That's the goal. Wire's bad, wireless good. Wireless isn't as good quality if you're really getting into the audiophile stuff, which I have gone down that rabbit hole a little. Obviously, I don't have the high-end headphone things of the hashtag real audiophiles, but I've tried a lot of them, and oh man, some of them are so good. I feel personally attacked by those statements. Yo, LX, welcome in. You should add all the Bossa Nova CDs to the mix. I think there's 10. This is a 5.5 hour long playlist. But the problem is I downloaded it on YouTube and it has some random stupid, like, ad in the middle of it. So I always reset it when it gets there. So I've never listened through all the CDs. I want to become a teacher because I can't remember people's names or actions. I got a certificate for good grades and the teacher misspelled my name. Amazing. If only you knew someone who can edit things to help you. It would take me no time at all. You know what? Let's do it now. Quick aside, bros. Quick aside. We're gonna cut the ad out of this. Alright. Thralling content we have here on uwoomfy.channel. Let's see. Audacity. I'll show you guys some basics of audiophiles are the new Scientologists. There's some truth to the audiophile stuff. Some people get a little too zany, a little too wacky with it. We'll say that. Alright, hang on, I'm trying to find the Bossa Nova, and then once I get it copied in, I'll switch the view over. I haven't forgotten to switch it, though. Let's see, streaming resources. I have all my stuff sorted. Where did I put this, though? Oh, it's in... I know, it's in... BGM. Full Bossa Nova, 1 to 9. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever to load. What do you use to edit videos? The last time I made videos was in 2009. It was Windows Movie Maker. I was just talking about this earlier in the stream. Vegas Pro 19 is what I use. I've been using Vegas Pro since I was 14 years old. I've been using Vegas, at least. It was Sony Vegas then. I think it was Sony Vegas 8. That was before they named it after years. My platinum blessed by a newborn's blood cord is totally better. Trust me, bro. Yeah. That's like the whack-ass, like crazy audiophile stuff. The more reasonable, like, just like getting good headphones requires a little bit of audiophile bullshit. When you start getting into like the gold-plated cables, it totally changes the everything. It's like, get out of here. That's one that costs money. Yeah, it is. I paid, but Vegas Pro 18 is on Humble Bundle right now for cheap. So if you want to pick up quality software, but if you're like, I don't want to spend any money, then DaVinci Resolve. That's your answer. Where's the ad? Is it here? This it? Oh my gosh, that's so loud. I forgot how much louder the Audacity